rhubarb, it's almost a requirement that you should be growing it on your allotment. It's dead easy to grow. You plant it, you leave it to get on and grow, and it keeps coming back year after year. Now, we've used it to make crumbles, jam, chutney, but back in the kitchen we're going to have a go at something we haven't made before, which is a rhubarb and custard tart. Now, before we go back to the kitchen, I'm going to show you one or two of the other ingredients that we need. So we're going to need cream, which we're going to get from our goat's milk. So Nettle here is, as you can see, pumping out the milk at the moment, and we're going to need eggs as well. So all our hens and chickens are on the other side of the fence there, waiting for me to come along and give them some feed. So back here in the kitchen, and we're going to make our rhubarb and custard tarts. First thing you need to do is obviously to make a base. This is short crust pastry, and we're going to make 2 of these today. So the sort of quantities that we're going to be giving you would be for 2 tarts. And what you'll also need is, because it's a rhubarb and custard tart, then you need some rhubarb, about 400 grams. You're going to need 7 or 8 eggs. This is our soft cheese from our goats, so about 400 grams of that, or you can use cream. We use the ricotta cheese that we make because we've got loads of it. So the cream that we get from our goats we actually use for making into butter. And finally, if you want to sweeten it, and that's entirely up to you as to whether you want to do that or not, you can add in some sugar to taste, or what we do is add in some honey from our beehives. This is honey that is actually, we didn't separate it from the comb, we just mixed it all up, creamed it up together, hence the reason why it looks as if it's got those little flecks in. So the first job to do is to mix together all the ingredients. So the custard mix is now made up. We added 8 eggs to this, and they were all beaten up into the mix, which is now ready to go into the flan cases. This is one of the 2 tarts ready to go into the oven. So set your oven at 180 degrees, and then when it's up to temperature, put them in. So here's one of our tarts, and here's one ready to try. That is not bad. I think we've got the honey, the amount of honey, spot on, because it's not too sweet and not too sharp. Sorry, Matt. New kittens are wandering around my kitchen, knocking the camera. But yes, this has come out really well. Really rather pleased with this.